Welcome to AhiluArts channel. This is Uma. In this video we are going to see a standard bodice for any girl dresses. Okay, you see we have seen this standard bodice. We have already a tutorial for this standard bodice, which is a sleeveless, like a tank top kind of bodice. Okay, after you have done this bodice, you can follow any skirt pattern for that matter. You can mix and match. You don't have to follow the exact pattern what they have given. You can follow any other skirt pattern you wish to do with your dress. Okay, so this pattern we have already seen, right? There are two more patterns what we have to see. I categorize into two. This is a cornered bodice. You see, we can see the corner here, right? There is a corner on both these sides and the back side also, right? I call it the cornered bodice, and another one is the curved bodice. You see, we don't see any curved any corner, but we see the curved bodies only. Okay, so these are the two types of bodies we'll be doing with any skirt. See here, this is my own pattern. I just followed the standard bodies, and the skirt is up to my own imagination. You can do whatever pattern you want. Okay, see, I have followed the same pattern for this dress also. If you see, this is a cornered pattern. Okay, it depends on what stitch you are using. See the difference. This is a cornered pattern, but I have used double crochet. Okay, this is also a cornered pattern, but I have used half double crochet. You see the difference, right? See how thin and thick this corner is, because I have used half double crochet, and those are of small rows, and hence the corner is more visible. Okay, here also I have used the corner pattern, but what I have used is double crochet. Okay, and hence even though I can see the corner, it's not abruptly visible. Okay, here I have used the curved pattern, no corner, just a flow of curve. Okay, I opt curved pattern for the dress which I have no need to have the hip restrictions. Okay, if in the curved pattern, if you do a dress, there will be no waist restrictions. So even though if you do for like 3-year-old, the girl can wear it till she is 6 years as a top instead of a dress. You understand what I'm saying, right? Since we don't have a hip restrictions, and we will be having a button joining on the back, so that there will be no difficulty in putting over the head. So since there's no hip restrictions, and also the head will be easily it can be easily worn. This can be worn as a top even though the girl has grown. You understand what I'm saying, right? So I opt the curved pattern more frequently, but for cornered pattern, I see there is a definite hip size. So if you want your if that is exactly what size you are doing, if you want to maintain that size and that size alone, you go for the cornered pattern. Okay, we will see the cornered pattern in other video, right? So now we will see how to crochet this curved standard bodice. Okay, once you have done this standard bodice, see till the white color, you can do any pattern, any skirt as you want, right? I'll show the difference between I will show the difference of stitches in the curved pattern. Like we have seen in the cornered pattern, we have seen both half double crochet and double crochet, right? I'll show you what is the difference between the half double crochet and double crochet in curved pattern. Okay, I'm just searching for the dress what I have made. See, this is a curved pattern, but the stitch I have used is half double crochet. You can see the difference, right? So no matter whatever stitch you are choosing, the only thing you have to remember is either you will be doing a curved pattern. You see why I'm it's not a proper term I'm using. I'm just using the same using curved term because just to make you understand. Okay, see, there is no corner, only the curve. So this is a curved pattern. You see, I have used half double crochet in this dress, and you see the size of the skirt I have. See, the same pattern I have used, but for this skirt I have used a different pattern for this bodice, and for this bodice I have used different pattern. Okay, so the only thing I want you to understand is there are three different types of standard bodies. One is a normal tank top kind of bodice like this, where you can do as a granny pattern. We have seen this pattern already, right? And two more are the cornered pattern, we will be seeing in a different video, and the curved pattern which we are going to see now. Okay, so no matter whatever dress you are doing, you will be choosing the bodies only with these three types. Okay, the types of stitches what you are going to use is up to you. You can choose double crochet or half double crochet or even single crochet for that matter. So don't worry, we will just start our standard bodies. Okay, so many of you are asking, even though irrespective of the size what we are making, I usually say that if you have a dress for that particular size, you can always measure the neckline and then do that many foundation chain. Okay, if that is difficult for you, what you are going to do is you will chain 50 for 6 months and 50 for 12 months, 58 for 18 and 24 months. Okay, I repeat, you have to chain 50 for 0 to 6 months, again 50 chains for 6 to 12 months, because we will be adding another row in while we doing, and 58 chains for 18 months and 24 months. Okay, so I am doing this dress for a 24-month girl, so I will be chaining 58. Okay, so continue, do a chain 58 and come back, we will start the next row. Okay, see, I have done 58 chains. If you are doing only for 1 year old, you will be doing 50 chains only, right? After that, what we are going to do, skip 3 chains, 1 2 3, and do a double crochet in the 4th chain. This 3 chains will be our first double crochet, so we'll be having 2 double crochets in the same stitch. Okay, if you follow our channel, we never do the chain any stitch in the chain in the front or back loop. We will turn our chain and we will work in the back hump of the back spine of the chain. Okay, then only we will be having a perfect edging on the other side also. So turn your chain, skip 3 chains and do a double crochet into the 4th chain. How to do a double crochet? Yarn over, insert into the back hump, pull up a loop. You have 3 loops in hook, yarn over, pull through first 2 and the next 2, right? So do another double crochet in the next chain and do 2 double crochets in the next chain. So this is what we are going to continue, 1 2 1 2 1 2, like that. See, we have 2 double crochets here in the starting, so then 1 double crochet, then 2 double crochet, then 1 double crochet, then 2. So continue throughout the chain as 1 2 1 2 1 2, and we will start the next round. Okay, see, I've completed my first round. Okay, next round, since I have done 58 chains, I had 84 stitches. If you had done 50 chains, you will have 72 stitches. Okay, so for the next round, what we are going to do, chain 3, that will be our first double crochet, and do a double crochet in the same stitch so that we can do the increase, right? After that, do 5 double crochets in the next 5 stitches. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I mean 1 double crochet in each stitch for next 5 stitches. See here, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and in the 6th stitch what you have to do, we have to do an increase with 2 double crochet. So this is how we are going to continue till the end. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 double crochets in 5 stitches, and in the 6th double crochet 2 stitch, right? So continue till the end and we will start the third round. Okay, see, I have done the second row and I have 5 stitches left. Okay, so we will do 1 stitch in each stitch. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, and you have to do the double crochet in the chain 3 also. Okay, because that is our first stitch, right? So we should not miss that. Okay, don't get confused if see, we have done an increase in this end but no increase in this end. Don't worry, because while we go to the next round we will do the increase in here, right? So it will be a even one. Okay, so turn your work. See, till now we have done only 2 stitches and we have done some drastic increase. You can see, right, first row we have done increase in every 2 stitches, that's 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, and in this row we have done every 6th stitch. Okay, so after that we don't want a drastic increase because we want the increase to be done in gradual so that we can have a proper flat bodice. Okay, so after that, after second row, what we will do, we will increase increase the gap between each increase. Okay, what I'm trying to say is, now we have done 5 we have increased in every 6th stitch, right? So in the next row we will increase every 9th stitch. Okay, and afterwards we will gradually increase the gap between each increase, right? So chain 3, this will be our first double crochet in the same stitch. Okay, so do 1 double crochet in next 8 stitches. Okay, so we can do the increase in the 9th stitch, right? So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. After 8 stitches, do a increase in the 9th stitch. So 1 increase is nothing but 2 double crochet in the same stitch. Okay, so we have done, see, after this first increase what we have done doing 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. After 8 stitches we are doing an increase. So again the same pattern. So 1 double crochets, and in the 9th stitch 2 double crochets. Okay, so continue till the end and we will do the 4th round. Okay, see, I have done my 3rd round and I will be starting my 4th round. To start a 4th round, as I already told, we will be gradually increasing the gap between each increase, right? So we have we have uh, we have 8 stitches and then an increase. So on the next round we will have 12 stitches and then the increase. Okay, so we are increasing the gap between the increase stitch by 4. Okay, why I am mentioning this, because after this 12 increase we will be increasing the gap between we will be increasing only after 20 stitch, that is from 12 stitches to 20 stitch, that is we are increasing the gap by 8 stitches. Okay, then only we will have a flat bodice, right? So in this round what we will be doing, we will be chain 3 and do a first increase, right? Then do 1 double crochet in each of the next 12 stitches. Okay, so 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10 11 12, right? After 12 stitches do a increase. This is what we will be continuing the whole row. Okay, every 12 after every 12 stitches do an increase, so that when we come to the next row, after every 20 stitches we will do the increase. Okay, the increase is we do the increase just because we don't want the bodice to be either wavy or shrunken one. Okay, we have to have a gradually flat increased bodice, right? That is why we are increasing the gap between every increase stitch. Okay, so continue this row by doing 1 double crochet in 12 stitches and increase in the next stitch. Okay, see, my 4th row is done. I have done increase after every 12 stitches, right? So next round again chain 3, do your first double crochet in here, so then do 20 stitches and increase in the next stitch. Okay, the next 2 rounds will be like that only. Okay, so we will be doing increase after every 20 stitches, right? For this round, for 5th round and 6th round, both are same. We will be doing increase every 20 stitches. Okay, so don't forget to do the increase in the first stitch and continue 1 single crochet in each stitch. 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10 11 12 13 14 15 16 17 18 19 20. So I have done 20 stitches after the first increase, and after 20 stitches I will do my increase. Okay, so this is how I will be continuing the rest of 5th round as well as the 6th round. Okay, so complete those 2 rounds and we will start the next round. Okay, so by the end of the 20 increase 2 rounds you will be having 6 rounds. 1 2 3 4, 5th round and 6th round will be having the increase after every 20 stitches, right? So continue. See, I have done 2 rows of um, 2 rows with 20 stitches and an increase. Okay, so totally we have done 6 rows. If you are doing for 0 to 6 months, you have to stop here. Okay, the next round should be the armhole shaping. That is we will be skipping certain amount of stitches and we will be shaping our armhole. Okay, if you are doing for 12 months and 18 months, we have to do one more row. Okay, I am doing for 24 months, so I will be doing 2 more rows of increase. Okay, so totally 6 rows for 6 months, 7 rows for 12 and 18 months, 8 rows for 24 months. Okay, so the next 2 rows, the previously the 5th and 6th row we have done 20 stitches and an increase. So for the 7th row, what we have to do, 12 stitches and an increase. Okay, the 8th row also, if you are doing for a 24 month baby, you have to do the same row again, that is increase by 12 stitches. Okay, so chain 3, do a stitch in the same stitch and do 12 double crochets, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Okay, so after the first increase I have done 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 stitches. After that I'll do a increase. Okay, so if you are doing for 12 month and 18 month baby, you have to do only one row. If you are doing for 24 month baby, you have to do the same row one more time. Okay, that is increase after every 12 stitches. Okay, so I will be doing my 7th and 8th row with increase after 12 stitches, and then we will be shaping the armhole. Okay, the armhole shaping will be same as for all the sizes. So after I have complete these 2 rows, that is my 7th and 8th row, we will see the armhole shaping. Okay, once the armhole shaping is done, our standard bodice will be completed, and then you can start with any skirt of your own choice. Okay, this will form a perfect standard bodice, right? Since see till now we have not counted any stitches, we have to make sure only the increase is made properly. Okay, since the increase is made properly, your bodice will take the proper shape, and once it is done we will be shaping the armhole, and that's it for the standard bodice. So for the skirt you can choose whatever pattern you like. Okay, so continue 2 more rounds. If you are doing for 24 month baby, continue the only one round. If you are doing for 12 months and 18 months baby, stop here from at the 6th row itself if you are doing for a 6-month baby. Okay, so after I complete my 2 more rows, we will form the armhole. Okay, alright, now I have completed my 8 rows. Since I am doing for 24 month baby, I have to do 2 rows of 2 rows of increase with 12 stitches, right? So I have 8 rows in total. If you have done only for 0 to 6 months, you will have 6 rows. If you have done for 12 months and 18 months, you will be having 7 rows, right? Why I am repeating this? Because see, if you have even number of rows, okay, your first row, always keep your first row as in right side. Okay, see, since we have done our first row in the back hump, our edging is a perfect one. So make sure that your first row is on your right side. Okay, in that case, if you have even number of rows, either 6 or 8, you will have the last row as in the wrong side. If you have 7 rows, that is odd number of rows, you have the odd row will be your right side. Okay, why we are saying this? Because now we are going to make the armhole opening, right? So for that, if you have even number of rows till now, your armhole opening will be on the right side, right? Then we will be joining. But if you had odd number of rows, the last row itself will be the right side, right? So the armhole opening will be on the wrong side, right? So that is how you have to check which is the right side and which is the wrong side. Always keep the first row in the right side. Okay, because when you keep it like this, your first row will not be as much of good looking. Okay, you can always add a border row with a single crochet here, since we have a proper edging, the border will go very good in the beginning. Okay, you can add your skirt color to add more flavor to the first row border. Okay, so make sure your arm opening, you are up to the arm opening. Okay, since this is a standard bodice, we have chained what I have told you. You have to chain 50 for 6 months and 12 months, 58 for 18 months and 24 months, right? You can always do 64 chains to make it for up to 3 years. Okay, the only thing you have to follow is the increase sequence, right? How we have done the increase, 1 2 1 2 1 2, and then every 6th stitch 5 stitch, no increase in 5 stitch, and increase in the 6th stitch. Next one stitch in 8 stitches and increase in the 9th stitch, right? After that 12 stitches and increase, 20 stitches and increase, again 20 stitches and increase. You will stop there for 6 months. Then you will do 12 stitches and the increase for 12 months and 18 months. You will do the same 12 stitches and an increase for 24 months. If you are doing for 3T, you can always increase this row 2 more times. Okay, so it's up to you. That is why we call it as a standard bodice. You can always follow the same increase irrespective of the size what you are making. Okay, you can always measure the neckline with the dress what you have to start with the foundation chain. Okay, the only thing you have to follow is the increase sequence. Now we have to determine how to make the armhole opening and start the skirt. Okay, I told you once we have done the armhole opening, the bodice will end and your skirt will start, right? So now what we are going to do, before starting the armhole opening, I just wanted to explain how to make the armhole opening. Okay, see, we have not counted any of the stitches in any row, right? So after you have completed your last row, count the stitches. Okay, say for example in my case the stitches are 152 stitches I have. Okay, let me zoom in. Sorry. I have 152 stitches. What I will do is, see here, this will be my final shape, right? See here, this will be the back left, back right, this will be the front, and this I have to secure for armhole opening. Okay, all these should be of equally spaced. So what I will be doing is, see how many parts are there, 1 2 3 4. See, these two side is equal to the front whole side. So I will be having how many stitches I have on both back left and back right, I'll be having the same number of stitch in the front, right? So let us assume this is 4 and this is 5 and this side arm is 6. Okay, so we have to divide our total number of stitch into 6 parts, right? Say for example, if you have 120 stitches, you will have 26 parts, right? So what you will do, you will do 20 double crochets here, 20 double crochets. See, you will be starting from here, right? So you will be doing 20 double crochets and skip 20 double crochet for the armhole here and do 20 plus 20, that is totally 40 double crochets, and finally you will do 20 last 20 double crochet. You will skip 20 double crochets for this side arm and you will do the last 20 for the back left. You understand what I'm saying, right? So like the same way, no matter how many stitches you have, okay, you have to divide by 6. Let me show you how to assemble that. Okay, see, I have 152 stitches. I am dividing it by 6. I have 25 something. Okay, so let me assume I have to make 25 stitches. So if I have only 25 stitches into 6, how many stitches I will be having? Totally 150, right? I'm having 2 stitches extra. Okay, so don't worry, if you have extra stitches, you can always add it in the front. Okay, so what I am doing, I have to spread across. I will show you one more time. See, this is my total stitch, right? This is my total stitch. I have 152. What I will be doing, I will do how many 6s I have divided it. It's 25. So what I will be doing, I will do 25 stitches for starting here. Okay, after I have done 25 stitches, I will skip the 25 stitches for first armhole. Okay, and again, see here, usually I have to have 25 plus 25, so totally 50 stitches, and I have 2 more stitches extra, right? 25 into 6 will be 150 only, right? So I will include the remaining 2 stitches in the front itself, because even there is nothing harm in having some extra stitches in the front. The only thing, our back should be of equal number of stitches. So I will do 52 stitches in the front. Again, I will skip 25 stitches for the left arm, and finally I will do 25 stitches on the back left. You are getting what I'm saying? So no matter how many stitches you have, what you have to do, you have to divide it by 6. I have 152. I will divide it by 6. I will have 25 and remaining 2 more stitches remaining. So I will have the remaining stitches here. If you have, let us say, if you have 4 stitches, okay, if you have 4 stitches in your total count remaining, what you can do, you can add 2 stitches in the front and 2 stitches in the back, which means you can have plus 1 plus 1. So totally it has to be equally spaced. Okay, so don't worry how many stitches you have, just divide it by 6 and spread it evenly. Okay, so that is what we will be doing, right? The only thing we have to maintain is the count from the front and back, and the armhole will be automatically spaced, right? So now what I'm going to do, even though you didn't understand any of the maths what I have done, don't worry, just count your total number of stitches, divide it by 6. That's all you have to do. Don't worry about the extra stitches, because you can always make the stitches in the front part. Okay, so this will be my back part. Okay, this will be the I will be attaching the button here. So this will be my back left and this will be my back right. So what I will be doing, chain 3, that will be my first double crochet, or if you don't want the gap, you can always go for our older method, chain 2 and do the first double crochet in the same stitch, and this chain 2 will consider as nothing. Okay, so 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10. One part for back right, one part for back left, one part for one arm, one part for one arm. Remaining two parts will be in the front side. That is why we are dividing it by 6. Okay, so I have to do 25 stitches, right? Again, you can always customize your number of stitches. Even though if you don't want to have 25 stitches for armhole because you want a closed armhole, you can always spread this 25 into, you can always divide this 25 for here and here. Say for example, if you don't want to have a 25, you don't want to have the arm this big, you can always reduce it to 20 and you can spread remaining 5 stitches for 3 in the front and 2 in the back. That is up to you if you don't want to have this big arm. Okay, the only thing you have to remember is you have to split your total number of stitches by 6. Okay, then the armhole shaping is up to you. You don't want to have 25 stitches, that's fine. You can only have 20 stitches. You can only skip 20 stitches and you can spread this 25 remaining 5 stitches to front and back evenly. The only thing you have to remember is it has to be spread evenly. Okay, then only we will be having the same number of stitches in the front and in the back to form a perfect rectangle. Okay, even after the armhole is done. Okay, so I will be doing 25 double crochets. Again, the sizes what I have mentioned, the number of stitches what I have mentioned is mainly depend on what the yarn you choose, what the hook you choose. I am using Red Heart with Love with 5mm hook. Okay, if you have done the same number of count for 24 months but you are not having the same exact size for 24 months, that's because you may choose a smaller yarn with smaller hook, and that's that goes your size difference. Okay, so how many stitches I have done so far? 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10 11 12 13 14 15 16 17 18 19 20 21 22 23 24 25 25 is here. So I have done my back part. Okay, now what I will do, I will skip the next 25 stitches, right? So 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10 11 12 13 14 15 16 17 18 19 20 21 22 23 24 25. After skipping the 25 stitches, I will be doing my double crochet in my 26th stitch. Okay, make sure you are not having any loose stitches. You can just do the stitch. See how we have shaped our armhole, right? If you don't want this big hand, you can always reduce the number of size, but that will be again you have to calculate much. This is the simple method to calculate. Just to divide it by 6 and spread it evenly. Okay, so now what I will be doing, I have to do 2 parts of my stitch, right? So 50, and I have extra 2 stitches, so I will do 52 double crochets, and again I will skip 25 in this side and I will do 25 stitches in the back side. Okay, so this is how I will shape my armhole. So I'll meet you at the end of this and by the end of this row we will be closing. When I reach this end, I will be joining with this end with the slip knot, because our bodice will be completed, and after this row we will be starting our skirt, right? So we will be working, we should work in a round, so we have to join this end and this end, and our button goes in the top here, right? Once I completed this row, once my armhole is being shaped, my skirt goes round and round, so I will be joining this round with the slip knot. Okay, so continue based on how many stitches you have to do, based on the number of stitches what you had in the last round. Okay, so I'll complete this round and I'll show you how my armhole turned out, and we will do the last round of the bodice. Okay, see, I have done the last row and join the first and the last stitch with the slip knot. Okay, thank God I have the yarn left to finish this round. So what I have done is, after completing this row, I have slip stitch into my last row, right? And you can start with your skirt with whatever color you want. So by this way we have joined our bodice to make a skirt, right? And here we will be attaching the button, and our armhole is done, equally spaced, evenly sized armhole, and we can start our skirt whatever we want. Okay, you can always add one or two more rows, okay, in the same color before you start the skirt, if you want the skirt to start from the hip level, or if you want it from the from above the hip level, you can always attach a new color and start the skirt right away. Okay, so this is our standard bodice to whatever skirt you want to make, right? So try this out. It will be the main advantage of this type is there will be no hip restrictions, right? As we have already mentioned in the video, there will be no size, no hip restrictions, so that even though the girls outgrow the dress, it can be always worn as a top, since we had the button opening, so the head won't be even though they grow up, the head won't it won't be difficult to have the have pull through the head. Okay, and also the skirt will remain as such, and it will make a fantastic top also to wear it with the legging. Okay, so if you like this video, please share it with your friends. Suggest your comments in the suggestion box. I'll be sharing the other standard bodice video in the description link. Have a look at that too. Okay, make as many dress you want to add. It's no restrictions that you have to follow this pattern to make this skirt. You can follow any pattern with any skirt according to your own wish. Okay, so subscribe to the channel so that you never miss any video. Like our Facebook page, go to my Etsy shop and click a favorite. Thank you. Bye bye.